I had a great job for a long time. In fact, I was in corporate for about 10 years. I was doing sales and I was doing recruitment, and I did pretty well. I was making about 110,000 US dollars a year. I'm based in Malaysia, and that's a lot of money for a Malaysian to earn, right? But what I realized after being in corporate the first 5 years, I already kind of realized that it just wasn't the thing that would really make me happy and propel me to the next level, right? Because ultimately, what do humans want? We want to be happy. We want freedom. We want to be able to maybe travel, spend time with the people that we love, right? Do the things that we want. We don't always want to have to work. Working is good and it's productive. It's good to be productive. But I didn't want to be slogging away forever, reporting to a boss, getting doled out a salary, getting patted on the back, getting stuck in long ass meetings. We had some really long meetings, like 3, 4, 5 hours a day sometimes, depending on the week. And, I didn't want to only have 2 vacations a year. It didn't make sense, right? So even though it was a great job, okay, and I liked wearing a suit, I'm going to be completely honest, right? But it wasn't giving me that fulfillment that I really wanted, okay? And this is what I learned about money. And when I fully understood, what I really wanted, at the end of the day, number one, I had to realize that I had to stop trading my time for money, all right? And most people are kind of in that position, right? Because you got to pay the bills, you got to pay the rent, yeah? You have to feed yourself. And the way that you do that is most people will have a job. And it's perfectly fine to have a job. I'm not asking you to quit your job right this second, right? But what I am asking you to do is start to think a little bit about what are the different ways that you can live. And it's not always what you think, right? A lot of people think that we have to live the way that our parents told us, or our friends live, or our family, our cousins, our uncles and aunties, right? Or the way society tells you to live, which is basically go to school, get good grades, put your resume together, and then get a job, right? And then you work in that job pretty much until you die. Hopefully you get lots of promotions, you become some big shot in your company, and you make lots of money, and you build a big house, and eventually you can enjoy your life when you retire, right? Unfortunately, it's not like that for a lot of people. For a lot of people, they still live paycheck to paycheck. What I just mentioned is the perfect example of what it may look like, but for a vast majority of people, that's not the way it works. Okay, for a lot of people, they struggle. They've got a lot of expenses. They upgrade too early. They've got children. They got to send them to schools. They want to go on vacation every year, things like that. It adds up, right? So their salary can't keep up with their lifestyle. And that's just very, very normal, right? And a lot of people find themselves in a very big and, not so great place, right? And the only way to get around that is to not necessarily get a better job, because you're always going to be locked down in that job. And if you're not at that job performing Monday to Friday, sometimes maybe even Saturday, right? Depending on your job, then you're not going to be able to afford your lifestyle, even though your lifestyle may not be super duper amazing, right? And so the reason is because people are just continuing to trade their time for money. If they're not working, they're not making money, right? So the way that I realize that we have to flip this on its head is we have to find a way for money to work for us, right? How do I make money work for me so that even if I'm sleeping, even if I'm not feeling so good that day, right? Even maybe if I'm traveling, if I'm snowboarding, if I'm having a good time, spending time with the people I love, money is still working for me, all right? Maybe you've heard this before. I know this is kind of an age-old thing. Look, if you're not making money while you sleep, then you're going to be in a job until the day that you die, okay? Warren Buffett said that. And it's so true. But the only way that we can do that, right, is to be able to create some sort of cash flow outside of our job. All right. So that's the first thing that I thought of. Okay, how do I make money if I'm still going to the office, even if I still have a job? I need to be able to make multiple streams of income, right? I can't just rely on one salary. So I started looking around, and the main place that I started looking was online, the internet, right? Internet's super powerful. It's exploding. And this was quite a few years ago. This was, back in 2009. I was looking around and there were a few business models popping up and stuff like that. And I'm like, can I learn to use the internet somehow to make money? And that leads me to the second point. This is what I learned about money, is that if you want to create real freedom, you have to create some sort of automation, right? So you have to be able to generate income even while you're not necessarily hands-on doing the work, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have to do any work. Of course you do. You have to set things up in the right way, but if you do that work, even if you're still going to a full-time job, your 9 to 5, right? Can you have some sort of automation on the side that brings you in a little bit of money? Okay, that's where it all starts. And so I did a ton of research. I tried a whole bunch of different business models. I spent tens of thousands of dollars building side businesses during that period, all right? Again, this was back in 2009 and 2010. And it took me a while to figure out, but eventually something stuck, okay? And I started making a pretty decent amount of money on the side, right? And the way that I did it was I learned how to use the internet to sell digital products to people all around the world, all right? To get a product in their hands that helped to solve some of their biggest problems, okay? And then I used the internet to, to go viral, to create a lot of leverage. And there are a lot of tools that you can use that will work even if you're not necessarily there. So for example, I've got sales funnels that work for me. That means that people are going through a particular process and they're seeing my videos, they're watching my content, and that's all been set up. I did the work, don't get me wrong. I put in effort into building that out, but now it works 100% automated because there's a software that works while I'm sleeping, right? Another thing is that I've got an email autoresponder that communicates with people. So once they opt into my sales funnel, this email autoresponder is going to continue to send to them every day and build a relationship with them, even though I'm sleeping, I'm traveling, I'm not feeling like working that day. Now, did I have to write all those emails? Absolutely. I had to set everything up, right? But that's the automation in play. So things are still working for you, even though you're not necessarily working at that particular moment, right? And then the other thing is, the way I get my attention is I upload content onto social media. So platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Now, sure, I got to shoot the videos, like I'm shooting this video right now, but when I upload this, okay, onto all the platforms, the video will stay online forever. Okay, and if I do a good job and I understand marketing and I flex that muscle and I practice consistently, I'm going to get really good at uploading that content. And some of my videos, they still generate me hundreds, thousands, millions of views, even though I recorded it a year ago, right? And that is how automation can come into play and work for you while you're sleeping, okay? And this whole machine is now starting to work for me. Sure, I got to put in the effort. I had to learn how to do it. I had to hit a few brick walls. I had to, restart stuff and, roll up my sleeves, have a bit of stress learning how to do it, but it was worth it, okay? Now I've got a machine, a system that works for me while I'm doing other stuff. Okay, now eventually what happened was that machine started to make more money than my full-time job, but I didn't quit right away because I wanted to make sure that I could keep my job and everything could be okay on my side business, and I didn't have to, mess around with, quitting a job and then have to re-get a job and all that kind of stuff, right? So I waited for a few years until I was making about $20,000 a month with my side business. Then I was like, okay, now it's time to quit. And then so I finally quit that $110,000 job because now I could create cash flow on my own. I've got some automation going, and that automation and side income gave me my freedom. Okay, now I had more time to do the things that I wanted. It gave me more time to spend with the people that I loved, and it gave me more time to spend on the actual business to grow that cash flow even more. You see, the problem is if I stayed in my full-time job, no matter how much more effort I put into that job, I wouldn't be making more money. Right now, even though I was in sales and I was earning commission, so in that particular role, I could earn a little bit more money because I'm making more commissions. For the most part, for a lot of people, I would say like 90% of people, they're not in a sales job. So even if you put in an additional 5 hours a day into the workday, you're not going to get paid more salary by your employer. You're still going to get the same salary every single month, right? So even if you put, a ton more work in, you're not really getting any more money, which sucks for a lot of people. But now I can focus on my business that's got the automation, that's accessed, it accesses millions of people online. And I could put even more time to grow that business. It becomes really fun, okay? So stop trading time for money. Create freedom using automation. And the easiest way I know how to do that is to create some sort of business on the internet. One of the best ways to do it. Everyone has access to it. You can be from anywhere in the world, any background, any demographic. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a dream or goal and you're willing to take action and learn, you can create that on the side. Okay. Now, the third thing that's really important, and people talk about this a lot about, making money, is that a lot of people talk about, invest your money, invest your money, invest your money. That's how you make big money, right? But what they don't tell you is that, don't get me wrong, investing is great, okay? But if you have a full-time job and you're barely getting it by, you're basically, earning paycheck to paycheck, you really don't have that much savings to put into investing. And so let's just say you manage to save a little bit of money every month. Maybe you save $300 and you take that $300 and you're like, okay, I'm going to put this into investments every month. And there's lots of different investments you can buy, right? You can invest in ETFs, you can do, stocks and funds, you can buy crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, things like that, right? You can invest in real estate, even though you need a bit more money, a bit more capital to invest in real estate. I think one of the best is funds, right? You're buying stocks in companies, okay? Let's say you take your $300 and you invest in a stock or ETF every month for the next 20 years. Okay, long term is always the best. And that stock grows, or your portfolio grows by about 10% per year. That's pretty, reasonable, right? Realistic. You're only going to have $227,000 by the end of 20 years. That's nothing money. I know that might sound a lot right now, but in 20 years, let's just say you hit retirement age, 60, 65, whatever it is, right? $227,000 is going to be gone like that, okay? You want to have a good retirement, right? Otherwise, what's the point of investing? So what a lot of people don't realize is that investing is great, but if you have very little money to invest, it pretty much goes nowhere. It doesn't really make that much money for you, okay? On the flip side, if you put your time into growing some sort of cash flow business on the side, especially online, just the same way that I did, right? And then that business does well, and it's bringing you in $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in profit, right? And you get to keep a lot of that to live your life. Now you've got a lot of money to play with. Then you can take that money and you can invest it. All right. Now, here's the math, and it's crazy, okay? So remember just now it was $300 per month. Every month for 20 years, you're making 10%. That's only $227,000 at the end of 20 years. If you were able to save $5,000 every month, okay, I know that sounds like a lot of money, but if you have a cash flow business that's doing well, $5,000 a month to save you'd be saving that easily if you're doing well, okay? $5,000 invested every month into the same stocks and funds, growing at 10% for 20 years, you would have $3.7 million by the end of 20 years. And if you save $10,000 a month, you would have $7.5 million at the end of 20 years. Now, that is money that I can get excited about, right? 227,000 is nothing, but 7.5 million, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun money. I can have a pretty good retirement. You can have a pretty good retirement, right? So investing is important, but you have to understand that if you're not investing big sums of money, it's almost not worth it, right? Because you don't get to spend the money now. You have to wait for 20 years, and you might not have that much money because you didn't invest enough, okay? And that's what I learned about money. So these are the three core concepts that I learned, and that's the reason why I quit my $110,000 job, because it just didn't make sense to be in that job if I wanted to be successful, if I wanted more freedom, if I wanted to travel the world, if I wanted to do the things that I wanted. And the bottom line is I wanted to make more money. And I couldn't do that even in my very good corporate job because there is a ceiling. It takes time. You're not going to get promoted every single month, right? Or even if you got promoted every single year, it's still going to take a while to make big money, okay? So, this is the way I learned how to do it, right? Is to build a business, build a cash flow business, especially online, and then take that and invest as much as you can. And that's how you protect yourself for the future, okay? If you got any value from this video today, and I hope that you did, if you want to basically just model exactly what I did, I show you exactly how I built this business in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this today, and I will see you on the next one.